What's up, coolers, and welcome back to Barça Dream Team. And today we're going to be bringing you the latest news about that 4-0 stunner against Real Valladolid. We'll be discussing all the goals from the match. We hope you'll subscribe and hit that notification bell. There's a lot to discuss in today's video, so let's get started. But first, I think it's fair to say that we've really displayed our superiority in this match. Following that 3-3 draw against Manchester City, we realised that we're finally capable of taking on big teams again. Although it was a charity match, the game was played with a high intensity. And I think today was a statement of intent from us, really. We've clearly displayed that we're able to translate our pre-season form into LaLiga. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've just beaten Real Valladolid, but it's the way we've beaten them that matters. All of the top European sides are relentless, always hungry for more goals. You look at Bayern, Man City and Liverpool, how these teams want to make it 3-0, 4-0, 5-0 and then still have the desire to carry on at that intensity. That's what Barca need to do. We need to be more ruthless, and I think we showed a bit of that yesterday. Elite teams make their home grounds into a fortress. Away teams know that they can't get anything from Anfield or the Etihad. The Spotify Camp Nou needs to be just as feared by the opposition. And of course, guys, football's a game of fine margins. A change in mentality could really give us the edge in what will prove to be an exciting Champions League group stage. If we can change our approach, we can really increase our chances of progressing out of the group of death.
But now let's talk about yesterday's game, and Xavi went with Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Just ahead were Eric Garcia and Ronald Araujo, and they were flanked by Alejandro Balde and Jules Koundé.
And it's great to see Alejandro Balde get more chances. He's displaced Jordi Alba in the lineup in recent matches after a solid pre-season. It remains to be seen whether he can carry on this great spell of form, because I have to say he was excellent yesterday. But we'll have to wait and see whether he can really cement his place in Barca's first team. Now, the news that Jules Koundé was finally registered was announced earlier this week. He's inherited the number 23 from the outgoing Samuel Umtiti. He had a shaky start to life at Barca with a lackluster performance against the Citizens in midweek, but he's followed that up with a great performance in his La Liga debut.
Sergio Busquets made his return after serving that one-match suspension, and he was joined by Pedri and Gavi, who played with a lot of energy as always. And as for the front three, Xavi went with the tried and trusted trio of Robert Lewandowski, Ousmane Dembele and Rafinha. And I have to say, this was a star-studded lineup. Everywhere you looked, we had some fantastic players out there, and it's just great to see this team develop.
Just over 10 minutes in, and the ball was played to Rafinha on this right-hand side. Rafinha floats an excellent cross up and over the defence, and Lewandowski drifts between the centre-backs into a little pocket of space. His headed effort cannons off the crossbar, pinballs onto the keeper's hand, and rolls across the face of goal. Lewandowski tries to bundle it in, but the ball just gets away from the Polish centre-forward. And the chance really was a sign of what was yet to come. Lewandowski was at the heart of many dangerous attacks in the first half. You could definitely see his desire to break the deadlock in the Spotify Camp Nou.
10 minutes later, and Eric Garcia plays a wonderful line-breaking pass to Lewandowski, who held up the play nicely. He spun away from his marker, who was trying to jockey, and then sat him down with an amazing fake shot. Ousmane Dembele was in space on that left wing, and Lewandowski found him. Dembele takes a crack, but it smashes against the top corner of the woodwork and out for a Valladolid goal kick.
Pedri plays an amazing cross-field pass to Rafinha that even Busquets would be proud of. The Brazilian takes it down well and cuts inside. He plays a delicious low cross into the path of Robert Lewandowski, who stabs it home past the flailing keeper. Robert Lewandowski puts Barca 1-0 up at home, and it really was a fantastic goal. The technique to just hang in the air, guiding the pacey cross towards goal, was simply world class. Midway through the first half, we saw Dembele and Rafinha switch flanks, and Dembele was causing all sorts of problems for Sergio Escudero. The left back tried to show him outside, but Dembele burst past him with electrifying pace. He spots the late run by Pedri into the penalty area, and he passes it into the net. The keeper can only watch it roll past him. And this is exactly what we saw glimpses of last season. Pedri is definitely capable of chipping in with some goals here and there, and he really is a special talent. Pedri doubles the lead heading into half-time.
Now in the 61st minute, we saw the introduction of Sergi Roberto, who replaced Ronald Araujo. Roberto came on into the back four, playing at right back, allowing Jules Koundé to play in his more natural centre-back role. And the interesting thing is that it seems that Araujo, Koundé and Sergi Roberto are all ahead of Serginho Dest in the pecking order at right back, and despite not even being full-backs. Serginho's clearly not in Xavi's plans, but we don't exactly have much time to find a replacement for the American, with the window slamming shut in under a week. Ousmane Dembele collected the ball on the right flank and carried it forward. He slips it into Lewandowski, who times his run to perfection, and he backheels it through the legs of the defender and into the back of the net. The finish was really reminiscent of that amazing Luis Suarez backheel against Mallorca 3 seasons ago. Lewandowski puts away his second goal of the match, and Barca have a comfortable lead. Barca 3, Valladolid 0. Real Valladolid had a 5-minute spell where they threatened Ter Stegen. A shot is fired straight at the German, who palms it away, but Barca weren't out of the woods yet. It's picked up again on the edge of the area before a goal-bound shot is denied by Jules Koundé. It was a fantastic goal-line clearance by Koundé to keep the clean sheet. In added time, Ferran Torres was eager to contribute to the goal tally. He whips in the cross with pace over to the back post. Lewandowski was waiting to blast it in for the hat-trick, but it hits the crossbar. The rebound heads straight into the path of Sergi Roberto, who makes no mistake in putting it away. And it seems only fitting for Roberto to make it 4 after receiving a lot of stick over the years. His form seems to be on the up since the arrival of Xavi, and he had a great pre-season too. And as for the man of the match, it's got to be Robert Lewandowski. He'll be feeling annoyed not to have got the hat-trick, but it was a great all-round performance from him. I think we're finally seeing the best of Lewandowski. He's begun to link up with the other players, and he's forming some excellent partnerships with the likes of Pedri and Dembele. So if you like this video, guys, and you want to stay up to date with Xavi's Barca Dream Team, make sure to hit that notification bell. Subscribe to BDT, and we'll see you next time. Visca Barça!